Now, these exercises are designed to stretch the spine in flexion, lateral flexion, rotation, and extension, which are the basic movements of the spine. So here we go. You start with breathing in, going up on your toes. Exhale, go all the way down. Continuing to exhale as you come up and roll up one vertebra at a time. That should be one breath. Another breath, inhale. Take it down. Continuing to exhale, come all the way up. Once again, one vertebra at a time, roll on up. Inhale up. Take it all the way down. Rolling up, continuing to exhale. Again, up. Exhale down. Rolling up. Now this warm-up exercise is designed to calm you down, get into a rhythm. Roll on up. Get the blood moving, stretching the ligaments, stretching the tendons, and down. Come all the way up. And giving movement to the nucleus of the discs of the lower back so that they are retracted into their central position. Come all the way up. And let's go one more time. Take it all the way up. And down. Rolling up. One vertebra at a time, all the way up. Very good. Now, stretch your legs to the side. Turn to one side. And now just stretch forward. If this is all the farther you can go, that's fine. If you can go further, great. And if you can go all the way down, fine. And just hold it there. And we'll be holding these exercises for approximately 10 breaths. Make sure that you feel the stretch in the extended leg, also a lateral stretch in the back, but there's also a twist to this exercise too. Now come on up, turn the opposite direction, bend forward. Again, if you can go this far, that's fine. If you can go further, that's great. And if you can go all the way down, that's good too. And again, you're feeling the stretch in the inside part of the thigh, feeling a lateral stretch in the back, and also a twist in the spine. And come on up. Now the X exercise, bring your leg down. And if you can just hold it there and feel the stretch on the inside, that's fine. If you can go all the way down to the floor, that's better, or you can take it out to the side. what I'd like to have you do also is to put your elbow on the inside of the bent knee and push it on out just a bit, feeling the obvious stretch in the groin and all the way down the leg. Try not to be leaning too far forward. Try to be somewhat upright. Don't keep your head back. Keep your head forward, just like this. And just hold it like that. Okay, now come on up. Once again, bend the knee and just hold it and just feel the stretch on the inside. Or take it all the way down, bending the knee. Once again, putting the elbow on the inside part of the bent knee, feeling the stretch. Now we're doing a lot of leg stretches because all of these muscles, the groin muscles, the quadriceps, the hamstring muscles, they're all connected to the pelvis. And when they're stretched like this, they unlock the pelvis. Okay, come on up. Now we're going to repeat one of the exercises, but we're going to add a little twist to it. What I want you to do is bend down either right here, or all the way down. But this time, I want you to open on up, just like this. This is called the triangle pose. And you get a great stretch in the lower back. And with my own lower back, chronic lower back problem, I have found this exercise for me to be the most beneficial. All right, come all the way on down. Walk yourself up your thigh. Turn the opposite direction. Once again, bend down this far. If you come this far, you can open up just like this. If you come this far, you can open up like this. And if you go all the way down, come all the way up and just open up. This feels really good. Because there's a stretch in the leg, there's a stretch in the back, there's a stretch across your chest, a stretch in the elbow. You're really opening up here. And take it down, walk yourself up. Very good. Now we're going to do a bit of a balancing pose where I want you to bring the leg up. Now you may need a chair when you do this exercise, and that's perfectly okay. But try to get to the point where eventually you won't need it, where you're grabbing the back of your leg and you're just holding it up. Whoa. Now if you can't hold it and you just want to put the back of the leg on a chair, that would be fine too, and then you can drop down into it to feel the stretch in the quadricep. So if you can't reach back and hold, just put it on the back of a chair or a couch and just sort of bend down like that, and that will get the stretch here in the quadricep. So here we go. Holding it right there, and eventually you can pull back. And oftentimes I like to even bend forward just a little bit, just to make it a little more challenging. And coming back. Movement is always good in this pose, just to strengthen the leg that you're standing on. And down. Now grab the other leg, bring it up, and hold it there. I think what I'll do is turn to the side here. You can see a little bit better, just like that. If you'd like to bend forward, that's fine. Up, bring the leg down. Very good. All right, now we're going to go down onto the mat. And we're going to start with a pose called the Cobra. You lie in your stomach and you bring yourself up, lift yourself up, but don't push with your arms. I don't want you to use any arms at all. Just go ahead and just extend your back and just hold it right there. This is called the Cobra pose. And take it down. Now put your head to one side, and I want you just to raise one leg. Don't bend the knee. I just want you to raise the leg. Keep the head forward and put your chin down on the floor. If you would like a variation of this, you can raise your opposite arm. And bring it down. Bring the arm back, raise the opposite leg. These are called the half locust poses. Once again, a variation would be to raise the opposite arm. And bring it down. Now take your both hands, palms up, put them underneath your thighs, and raise both legs and extend your back. This is the full locust. And bring it down. Very good, very good. Now come all the way up on your knees. Those were great extension exercises, and now we want to rest the back in flexion by bringing your buttocks all the way back to your heels. Bend straight on down, bring your arms back, and this is called the child's pose, and it's a good rest. So just relax in this pose. Okay, very good. Now, come around. Now this is an interesting pose where you actually bring the leg up and just sort of cross the leg over like this. This would be step one. Step 2 would be to bring the arm up underneath and raise it up. Grab a hold, and this would be fine to hold it right here. If this is all the farther you can get, that's fine. If you can raise it up, that's good. Eventually you'll get to the point where you can touch your nose with your big toe, and that would be fabulous if you can get there. All right, just hold this pose. Raise it up a little higher. Pull towards you. Hold it there. And now relax. Take that same leg and cross it over the opposite leg, setting the foot next to the knee. It's the right leg that's bent, so I'm going to turn to the right, just like this. And you can hold the knee and twist and turn behind you. You could extend the arm in front and turn behind you. And eventually you can get to the point where you're holding the straight knee, looking behind you. And relax. Straighten that leg. Opposite leg up. Again, just letting it flare out to the side, or even putting it down here if this is all the farther you can go. If you can bring it up, great. If you can hold it, even better. And eventually get to the point where you're touching your toe to your nose. And not everyone is going to be this flexible, and some of you may even be more flexible, but don't worry about that. Just work within the range of motion that you have. The idea is not only to stretch, but the idea is to increase the mobility in these joints so that you are secreting more synovial fluid and preventing degenerative changes from developing within the joints. Take that leg, set it down on the outside of the straight leg. You can hold the knee, you'll feel a good stretch. You can turn to make it feel even better. The arm can come straight, making it even more of a stretch, and eventually the hand goes down. There we go, on the straight knee. Looking behind you. Breathing steadily. You'll notice with each exhale, you might even be able to stretch a little bit further. Don't force it, but go with it if you feel it. The idea is to relax in these poses. And come back around. Excellent. Now, bend the leg as we did before, but now we're going to do forward bends. So raise way up and then bend forward from the hips all the way down and grab a hold of your leg. And now just hold it right there. Allow the right knee, or whichever knee is bent, just to drop. Hold on to your leg and totally relax your lower back. Remember to breathe evenly. With each exhale, you might be able to go a little further. You can even pull yourself further. And now reach all the way up and back down. Straighten that leg, bend the opposite leg. Reach way up, bend forward, holding it right there. And just relax. Breathe steadily. Noticing upon each exhale that you're moving a little further forward to the point that you can move even further and hold it right there. Now reach all the way up and back down. Straightening both legs. Reach up and then bend forward. Holding your legs. Breathing steadily. Totally relaxing your lower back. Reach a little further. Hold it there. Totally relaxing your lower back. Very good. Okay. Now lie on your back. And I want you to bring one knee to your chest, straightening the bottom leg, and just pull 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Straighten that leg out, bend the opposite leg in, and once again, 10 times. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I'm going to do an exercise where all we're going to do is squeeze the buttocks. And what we'll do is when you squeeze the buttocks, the hips will come up off of the floor. But I don't want you just to raise the hips off the floor with your legs. I want you to squeeze your buttocks where the result will be that your buttocks comes up off the floor. Go ahead and do that. We're just going to hold it here for just a couple breaths. And down. Relax. Squeeze again and come up. And relax. Squeeze again and come up. And relax. Squeeze one last time. Holding it there. Holding it there, a little higher. And down. Very good. Now, while you're lying there, take one leg, bring it straight up, arms to the side, and allow your leg to come all the way down to the floor. Breathing steady. And bring your knee up, straightening your leg out. Opposite leg straight up, bending it down to one side, and holding it right there. Come up, roll back, and pull yourself up. And now we're going to end by crossing your legs. Sit up tall and bend your ear down to your shoulder and just hold it there. And come up, bend the opposite ear to the shoulder and hold it there. And come on up. Turn your head to one side. Hold it there as far as you can go. And turn to the opposite side as far as you can go. Back to the center and repeat. Bend the ear to the shoulder. Come on up. Bend the ear to the shoulder. Come on up. Turn. And turn. And back. Now that completes about as simple a complete spinal stretch that you can do. It should take you 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, but it exercises the spine in flexion, in extension, in lateral bending, and in rotation, and those are the basic movements of the spine. Thank you.